Hello. So today I am going to do a video about how can you do a quick, easy, all day makeup, and you could wear it at any time. And also for those who don't know how to apply shadows, I'm going to just use two tones and help you out to just like incentivize your features and lift your beauty a little more. So we're going to start with, I already cleaned my face and have washed my face and everything, but still I'm gonna clean my face because I went out. So after cleaning your face, you are going to just apply any moisturizer that you have at home that you wear for your skin type. I use this Cetaphil because it doesn't have any fragrance. I really have a very delicate skin, so for those who feel that your skin is super delicate, super dry, I recommend this Cetaphil. It's super affordable. You find it anywhere, and it moisturizes your face. Always a good moisturizing and good facial treatment for your face. Alrighty, I apologize, I haven't been able to do my eyebrows, and being home, I'm not an eyebrow professional, so we're gonna work with what we have. Okay, so after moisturizing, what I'm gonna do is, since this is not a huge makeup video, it's just very simple, I am going to show you what I'm gonna be working with. I'm gonna use Mac Daddy Artist Couture palette. Why? You guys probably gonna be like, why? It has really intense colors. Yes, they're intense, they're beautiful. But with the ones I'm gonna be working, and this is for like an everyday makeup and for like work, is this one, and sometimes this to intensify a little bit the eye. So let's work with that. And I was gonna try to show you different type of brushes. These are the two main brushes that I use. This is a fluffier one and a medium one. They're clean as just like the first application I did was pink. But I'm just gonna go with this one since pretty sure everyone will have an eyeshadow brush like this. It's very like fluffy. It's not synthetic. So, and this is from Morphe Art 07. I'm a dark skin girl, yellow tone. This will work a little different from a lighter complexion person, but I'm gonna be using this color right here. It is called Quickie. So we're gonna be applying Quickie on our end of the eye, and we're gonna go over just with windshield wiping motions, just going over, just like so. Of course, on my skin type, you probably guys are not going to be able to see much of a difference because I'm dark skin, but once the eye is completed, you will be able to see it. So again, here at the corner of your eye, and you go in like a semicircle type of motion. Blending for all type of makeup is the key. So we're going to be doing this for everything. And I'm going to show two type of tips that you could do with this. I sometimes go ahead and do this and go all over the eye and color a day. Like you could add eyeliner, brown or black, depending your preference. And just mascara, and you're set, like a nude lip or a little bit of like gloss on top. And or if you're a little bit more courage on like color, you could do red, maroon. I'm a crazy person with color, so with the same brush, I'm gonna pat on Frisky, which is the color at the bottom right there, Frisky. And we're gonna go and do the same thing. We're gonna place it on the corner of the eye and just windshield wiping motions. But this one I'm not gonna go all the way as I was doing the first color. I'm just gonna go kind of corner to halfway of the eye, corner halfway to the eye. There we go. And with whatever you have on the brush, just kind of like pull it out so it doesn't look like you're have like a circle or semicircle at the corner of your eye. So you could have that right there, and that'll be it. Another trick that I have is I take Frisky and I just go crazy and go all over my eyelid. I go corner of the eye and windshield wipe motions, and you'll see right there. This is, I think, the easiest one. I think for my light skin complexion girls, this color is going to be a little too dark maybe, but you could do this option, or just with Quickie, which is a lighter color, you'll be able to accomplish with that look. Just try to find a color that complements your skin. It could be like a light beige, ivory, depending on your complexion. Even so, your bronzer. Some other day I will do makeup just with bronzer and contouring colors. See, this is one eye with everything. Here's the two tones. You could put a little more. Just all over the eye. There you go. Alrighty, so after doing that, you're basically done. You're done with that application. And what I always do, maybe to just intensify the tones or the eye, you could go ahead and go with like a little flatter brush, which I don't know why I didn't take it out, is this one right here. It's like a flat brush. This one I think is a little synthetic, I'm not sure, but this one I'll always use it for intensifying the eye a little more, because like this is just yeah, but it needs a little bit. So with Rebel here on the Artist Couture palette, Rebel, this brown, I go ahead and you have different options. You could go and do liner at the top and at the bottom, or at the top or at the bottom. I'm gonna do on this one, I'm gonna do at the top, and this one I'm gonna show both. So like a little darker brown, doesn't have to be this palette. So this one right here, I just go like if it's an eyeliner and just brush it, place, and then diffuse and brush it. So you could intensify the little bit of the eye and just drag it out, and there you have. This one I'm gonna do both. Place the color and then drag it, brush it. And a lot of you guys will say, like, what are you gonna put in your face? After taking my classes, I think most of all of us to start with eye, even though this is not like a major type of eye look. I'm just letting the moisturizer sit on the face. And since it's just like a really quick to go being on this quarantine, I just want to let my skin breathe. So there you go. And also, I'm not going to be putting too much foundation. We're going to go under the eye, like so. There you go. I'm just going to go and apply a little more on the other eye. There you go. Then with a little brush that I have here, it's like more like a squarey type of brush. I'm just gonna go and diffuse this one to make it a little more brushed, I would say. And just blend. There we go. So there you go. That's the application of these 3 different colors, 3 different tones. I would say for the lighter skin girls, try to use some tones like I mentioned, ivory, beige. I will show you here on this Salvaje palette from ColourPop. You have these tones right here, which is Luna, and you have Caramel. You could work with this too, Luna and Caramel. And then you could use Cafecito like to make the tones more like to see the dimension of the color. So right here you see the eye, and what I'm gonna proceed to is I'm gonna put a little bit of foundation, just a tad bit. I have my Anastasia. This is a darker tone because it's for summer, I think, but I'm just gonna apply a little bit in a little trick that I learned from school, and I'm doing it in the back of my hand since it's my face. A little bit of that, and I'm gonna put a little bit of my actual moisturizer. Why am I doing this? Because I don't want it to be full. And I am going to mix both, and this is gonna be enough. I think it's just for my face to be a little more even, and I'm just gonna go certain areas where I need a little bit of coverage, which is my darker areas. Now, because of my natural skin, I got burned on a peeling done by a professional supposedly, but that's life. I need to just moisturize my face all the time, eat healthy, and just live with it. There's worse things in life. So with this placed, I'm not gonna go too in detail with the skin because it's just that I wanted to show you I try not to put so much on my forehead. just because that's the area where I kind of like transpire a little more, and I don't know, I don't like showing sorry, I don't like to use any of those little papers for sweat in the face. I just try to pat it with my own hand. So see, there you go. Putting a little bit of foundation, even though it's a little top bit a little darker than my complexion right now, but it's okay. I'm gonna do that. And you guys probably will say, why are you gonna do with your under eye? Since it's just like a to go, I will say just put a little bit more foundation right here. I am not gonna put anything off foundation because it's not a makeup for work or anything like that, but it could, because you are gonna be done. That could be professional to appear at work with a semi beat face. So we done with that. Now what I'm gonna do is just set a little bit my under eye, not too much, because I haven't put any concealer in it. So what I'm gonna use is a little bit of LA Girl and oops, sorry guys, I'm doing this through my phone because I don't have those professional cameras or anything like that. But so we're gonna go ahead and just pat. We're not gonna bake, it's just patting motions just to set the makeup on that area. Same with the other eye, just patting. And there you go. Then after that, what I do is I put a little bit of powder and I use this Revlon Photo Ready 30030 medium deep. I use that and I apply it lightly on my face with this type of brush. This is just to set your little bit of foundation that you put on, and in the forehead as well. There you go. And after that, what I do is I use this Kaya face palette. My little sister from Sweden gave it to me, and I guess it's a Swedish cosmetic line, which I love. Why? Because it has everything that you could actually use for your face. One day I'm gonna do a whole video just with these tones for the whole face. So what I'm gonna use is this bronzer right here to bring a little bit of life and dimension to my face. So I grab this brush from oh my god, why am I forgetting? This is I'll find the name of the brush. So right here we're gonna bronze our face. not gonna do much on it. If you guys want to leave it like that, perfect. I go a little bit on the forehead just to bring some dimension, the jawline. There we go. And we're all set with that. And the most important, which I always do, is the blush. Just go boop, a tap bit, because this blush is a lot intense. Boop, tap bit, and just bring it there to the apples of our cheeks, and a little bit on our nose, just to make the little bit of like sun kiss type of illusion. There you go. You get that? Now, what I do is either just leave it like that. I'm gonna show you guys. I have this shellac. Shellac is for like an eyebrow. It's an eyebrow. I would say it's not tinted. It's more like to just open up the eyebrow. Also, brush it through. Right now my eyebrows are not the best, but let's just brush through. Just to awaken those hairs and have them combed up. Just if you like in your little spurs areas, you could like put a little bit of some eyebrow product in there, or line it a little bit. But right now I think this is perfect for me. I'm gonna show you a little bit of not a trick, but something that could make this look a little more pop is highlighting. And I use a really nice palette that I've been using forever. I'm sorry because it's dirty. It's from I Love Sarai from Dose of Colors. I love this palette, and as you see, I use this for everything. I highlight with this, and I also used it as shadow, but it's beautiful. So I take a little bit of that and place it in areas where you want to highlight, like so. And I will say call it a day, because this is a simple 101 shadow. We only used 3 colors on this one and 2 colors on this one. Then you put it on the tip of your nose just a little bit to brighten it, and on your lip if you like so. If not, I would say you could omit that, and on the bridge of your nose. There's many places that you could highlight, but this is a simple one, so we're not gonna go all in detail. You could do this with shimmer shadows without an actual highlighter. With I have a cream highlighter and it works fine. So I am gonna use this Moira lip exposure pencil 018 from Moira to line my lip, and this is brown peon. from Moira Cosmetics. No, it's not Myra like me, it's Moira. So for the girls that want to line their lip, I will go very simple. Don't outline, just go with your lip features. Of course, if you want to outline, then just go a little bit. Don't exaggerate, because that's something that would, one, change your feature, second, will look natural. And then you could leave it like that. You can make a little bit of the corners a little darker. You could fill them in. If you wanna do the sensation of a bigger lip, and you're gonna go with a, this is matte lip gloss from Beauty Creations, and this is on the color Mocha 30. Sorry, don't know how to use this, but let's try the color. And it smells really nice. There you go. This is a simple to go makeup. You could do it like this, or you could put a little bit more of a lighter tone of a lip. I will show you right now, but this is right there. And the last thing for this simple shadow 101 simple makeup, I would say, if you want, for those who don't wear lashes or don't want to wear lashes, you could just put like a 1 or 2 coats of your mascara. I'm wearing a Lashtopia from Bare Minerals. There you go. I'm just gonna do 1 coat of this mascara. And of course, this will happen to you. You could leave it like this, or you could also put some in the bottom to intensify the eye. I always wait until this dries so I could take them off, because you can mess up all your makeup, and yeah, you don't want to start all over. So we're gonna do, I think I'm satisfied with this. Let's do this one right here. Funny story, I don't know if it's funny, but interesting story. I have never wore lashes because I have very sensitive eyes. But being on my makeup class, I have taught myself to put lashes. So on my previous video, I have shown my face with falsies, and I was happy that I was able to actually do that on my own because my teacher taught me how to, and it was a little hard, but I'm proud that I was able to do so, and I'm happy they taught me how to apply it. Maybe my first experience years ago, they didn't cut the lashes well enough to fit my eye, that it caused me allergies because the lash was rubbing on my eyes so much. Alrighty guys, I think this is it. We did it. It's a beautiful look, simple, just intensify your eye. And this tone that I actually chose will go magnific with lighter tones, lighter color of eye, sorry. So actually I did my beautiful friend engagement party makeup, not engagement, the bridal shower, with these tones, and she's light skinned, green eye, and her eyes were popping like bright as hell. So now this right here, you will go and just have with a nail, I just go boop, and there it is. When it's dry, it's easier. And there you go. There's a simple makeup. Thank you. Follow me on Color May and on Instagram at INTI1813. INTI, INTI1813. God bless you. Siempre sonríe. Now I wanted to try it with a more bold color for my girls out there that wants to try this same makeup, but with a more bold color, like a red, maroon. I'm gonna use this Beauty Creations and color Mine 20. This is from Beauty's Creations. And I have not put any liner or anything because this is a darker tone, so let's go ahead and apply. There we go. You got this tone, beautiful maroon color. On the camera, I think it looks more like a terracotta red, but there you go. You have another type of makeup with this tone. You brighten it a little bit more your face and intensify your beautiful features. So keep in visiting my channel, Color May, and on Instagram at INTI1813. Keep smiling.